Well, President Donald Trump wants to add Greenland to the United States of America. Canada must be having deja vu because Trump has repeatedly called for Canada to become part of the US as its 51st state. Now, reports say that Canada is also preparing for any eventuality in this matter. And Canada's military has already created a model of an American assault on this country and Ottawa's potential response. The Globe and Mail, citing two senior government officials, reported that the possible response could include tactics similar to those employed against Russia and later US-led forces in Afghanistan. Now, it has to be noted that a military model is a conceptual and a theoretical framework. It is not an actionable military plan. The same media outlet has reported earlier that Canada is considering to send a small contingent of troops to Greenland. They will join a group of 8 European countries holding military exercises, and Trump has already threatened to impose tariffs against these 8 countries. Canada has imposed the tariffs, and Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney said that he supports the unique right of Greenland and Denmark to determine their future. Speaking at the World Economic Forum in Davos, Carney warned that the current world order is enduring a rupture and the rule-based order is fading.
Era of great power rivalry. That the rules. It seems that every day we're reminded that we live in an era of great power rivalry. That the rules-based order is fading. That the strong can do what they can and the weak must suffer what they must.
Well, Carney has previously warned that the world was not going to return to a pre-Trump normal. He reaffirmed the point in his speech. He did not name Trump, but offered an analysis of the president's impact on global affairs.
Let me be direct. We are in the midst of a rupture, not a transition. Over the past 2 decades, a series of crises in finance, health, energy, and geopolitics have laid bare the risks of extreme global integration. But more recently, great powers have begun using economic integration as weapons. Tariffs as leverage, financial infrastructure as coercion, supply chains as vulnerabilities to be exploited.
In an apparent warning against efforts to appease major powers, Carney said that countries like Canada can no longer hope that compliance will buy safety. After Trump's 2024 election and in the early months of his new term, he repeatedly referred to Canada as the 51st state and said a merger would benefit Canada. Trump's annexation talks has eased in recent months, but he posted an image on his social media platform of a map showing Canada and Venezuela covered in the US flag.